Penny Lane is a song written by Paul McCartney, but credited to the writing partnership of Lennon-McCartney at that time. It was first released in February 1967 as one side of a double A-sided single, along with Strawberry Fields Forever. These songs were the result of the record company wanting a Beatles release after several months of no Beatles releases. Penny Lane did not top the British charts, but was a top 10 hit across Europe. The song was later included on the band's US album Magical Mystery Tour. Rolling Stone magazine ranked Penny Lane at number 456 in its 500 greatest songs of all time. We'll now quote from Wikipedia, the online dictionary. The song's title is derived from the name of a street near Lennon's childhood home for his first 5 years, 9 Newcastle Road just off Church Road, in the band's hometown of Liverpool, England. McCartney and Lennon would meet at Penny Lane Junction to catch a bus into the center of the city. During the 1960s, this was a significant bus terminus for several routes, and buses with Penny Lane displayed were common throughout Liverpool. Today the street is an important landmark, sought out by many Beatles fans touring Liverpool. In the past, street signs saying Penny Lane were constant targets of tourist theft and had to be continually replaced. Eventually, city officials gave up and simply began painting the street name on the sides of buildings. This practice was stopped in 2007, and more theft-resistant Penny Lane street signs have since been installed, although some are still stolen today. Here's a quote from Paul McCartney during his 2009 interview with Clash magazine. "Penny Lane was kind of nostalgic, but it was really a place that John and I knew. It was actually a bus terminus. I'd get a bus to his house and I'd have to change at Penny Lane, or the same with him to me. So we often hung out at that terminus, like a roundabout. It was a place that we both knew, and so we both knew the things that turned up in the story." Production began in Studio 2 at Abbey Road Studios on the 29th of December 1966, with piano as the main instrument. On the 17th of January 1967, trumpet player David Mason recorded the piccolo trumpet solo. The solo, inspired by a performance of Johann Sebastian Bach's Second Brandenburg Concerto, is in a mock Baroque style, for which the piccolo trumpet is particularly suited, having a clean and clear sound which penetrates well through thicker mid-range textures. According to lead sound engineer Jeff Emmerich, David Mason nailed it. Paul McCartney tried to get him to do another take, but producer George Martin insisted it wasn't necessary, sensing Mason's fatigue. This is known as one of the few times the producer's decision overruled that of the already superstar Beatles. Mason was paid £27 and 10 shillings for his performance on the recording. Penny Lane's production effects include percussion effects and piano through a Vox guitar amplifier with added reverb. The original US promo single mix of Penny Lane has an added flourish of piccolo trumpet notes at the end of the song. This mix was quickly superseded by one without the last trumpet passage, but not before a handful of copies had been pressed and sent to radio stations. These recordings are among the rarest and most valuable Beatles collectibles. A stereo mix of the song with the additional trumpet added back in was included on the US Rarities compilation of 1980 and the UK album The Beatles Box in 1980. It is also included on an alternate take of the song released on Anthology 2 in 1996.